Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the penultimate session of fitness. Let's get started with our warm-up. So get into place, and let's start with running in place for 30 seconds. Go ahead. And then after this, we'll do running in place for 30 seconds, and then we'll switch to jumping jacks for 30 seconds, followed by butt kicks, followed by high knees. So another 15 seconds of running in place, and then I'll tell you when to switch to jumping jacks. Okay, ready? Switch. Good job, everyone. This is just to get your blood pumping, getting warmed up for the leg and arm exercises we have planned for today. In another 15 seconds, we'll switch to butt kicks. Ready? And switch. That looks like this. Try to get your heel all the way to your butt. You might feel stretch, that's normal. We'll do this for another 15 seconds, and then switch to high knees. Okay, ready? And switch. So for this, get your thigh up as high as possible. We'll do this for another 15 seconds, and then we'll do a 1-minute plank, followed by 2 30-second planks. Okay, let's stop with our cardio exercises and move on to the planks. So front plank, as I mentioned before, it looks like this. So I'll give you a second to get into position, and then we'll all start together. We'll hold for a minute if you can. Ready, set, go. And if you want to take the time down a little bit, that's okay. You can drop in between and then get back up, but we'll just hold for a minute. This is working out your core. Make sure your body is a straight line from your head to your heel. We're halfway there, and then we'll switch to one side, and then we'll switch to the other side. We'll hold our side planks for 30 seconds each, and then we'll do some squats to get our legs warmed up. So hold for another 15 seconds, we're almost there. And then I'm gonna switch to my left side. So in 5 seconds, watch me. Ready, switch. To the left side, get your hip up. You can either put your hand on your hip or above your head like this. I like putting on my hip. Either way is fine. And we're just gonna hold this for another 15 seconds and then switch to the opposite side. Try not to drop your body if you can. 5 more seconds. And now switch to the opposite side. I'm on my right side. Again, you can hold your hand on your hip or above your head like this. I like my hip. Try to lift your hips as far from the mat as possible. We're about halfway there. Just holding this position, and then we'll switch to squats afterward. All right, you can go ahead and drop. And I'll show you the squats that we're doing. They're just regular squats. Feet shoulder width apart. Squat down. You should be at a 90 degree, you should be parallel to the floor. And then back up. We'll do 15 of those. So go ahead and start when you're ready. If you can do 15, go ahead up and do 15. If you'd prefer to do a little bit less, that's okay too. Know your body, listen to your body. Do as many as you can. I have about 5 more, and then I'm going to switch to squat curtsies, and I'll do 10 of those. So squat curtsies look like this. You do 1 squat, then bring your left knee to the ground, another squat, right knee to the ground. And go ahead and start when you're ready. We'll do 10 on each side, if you can. I like to bring my arms in and out for balance while I do these. That part is optional, however. So I'm on my 7th one, and after this one, we'll take a little bit of a water break, reset, and then move on to the arm exercises and core exercises. Okay, good job everyone. That was my 10. Go ahead and take a sip of water. Hope you're feeling good. Thumbs up if you're feeling good. Exercises. So let's start by stretching out our shoulders. So bring your left arm towards your right shoulder. Hook it with your right arm and pull it back as far as possible. Hold this position for about 10 seconds and switch. So now left arm towards, so right arm towards left shoulder, hooking it with left arm, pulling it back as far as possible. Just holding for 10 seconds. And now stretching the triceps, left arm on shoulder, right arm pulling back. Hold this, you should feel tension right here in your tricep. And now switch, right arm on shoulder, left arm pulling the right arm back. Again, tension on your right tricep now. Now, after holding this, we'll bend to the right side. You should feel a little bit of a stretch right here. I like to also pull down, that part's optional. And now roll over to your right side, touch your toes, try to bring your head as close to your knee as possible. Keep your knees straight, legs again should be shoulder width apart. And hold. Now we'll move to the center. And hold this for 10 seconds. Feel a nice stretch. And then move to the left side. Bring your head towards your knee as much as possible. Keep your legs straight during this entire process. And now finally, up straight and switch to the left side, stretching out whatever side you haven't done yet. And again, you can pull down if you want. Okay, good. Now we'll stretch out our quads. Balance on one foot. You can hold on to something if you'd like. Bring your knees together. Pull your heel up to your butt. You should feel a stretch in your quad, which is right here. This isn't a balancing exercise, so hold on to something if you need. You should just feel the stretch. And then switch once you've done 10 seconds. And now put your feet together, knees straight, bend over, touch your toes. We'll hold this for a couple seconds. And after that, cross right foot over left. And bend over, touch your toes. So feet should be crossed, pointed forward. Try to get your head to your knee. And when you're ready, cross left foot now over right foot. Bend over, touch your toes. Okay, now we'll do some stretches on the floor. So sit down on the floor, stretch your feet out in front of you. What I'm gonna do is cross my right foot over my left, put my left elbow on the opposite side of my right knee, and turn my body towards the right. In this twisted position, you should feel a little bit of a stretch right here. And hold this, and now we're gonna switch. So now right foot extended straight, left foot crossed over the right foot, right elbow on the opposite side of your left knee, and body leans to the left. Just hold. Now both feet extended, knees should be straight. Bend over, touch your toes, toes pointed. Try to get your face as close to the knee as possible. Okay, now final 3 stretches. Extend your legs as far out as possible. Lean over to the left side. Get your nose as close to your knee as possible. Point your toes. And now to the center, crawl your fingertips out as far as they possibly go. Hold that for 10 seconds. Now final stretch out to the right side. Face as close to your knee as possible. Keep your knees straight, toes pointed this entire time. Okay, great. Now we'll start with our arm and core exercises. We're actually going to start on the floor so you're in the perfect position. We'll start with some Russian twists. We've done this before. What we do is 1 sit-up, and now we twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 times, and we'll count down from even numbers. So I'll do 1 sit-up, twist 16 times, then I'll do another sit-up, start on the opposite side, and twist 14 times. So let's do it together. Do it if you can. Ready? Start with a sit-up. And we'll do 16 twists. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now hold and do another sit-up and go up to 14 twists this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now we'll do 12, but first do a sit-up. Do 12 twists this time. And count in your head. I don't want to distract you. Okay, now I'm doing another sit-up and 10 twists. Now another sit-up and 8. So just counting down by even numbers. And now 6. 4, 2, and then just a regular sit-up to finish off. Okay, good job. Now let's switch into push-ups. So either do them on your knees or on your toes. I'll do them on my toes and do 5 to 10 of these, as much as you can handle. And go ahead and start. Once you've done that, we'll do 20 crunches. So those look like this. Down on your back, feet up above your head, and getting your navel as close to the mat as possible. Arms behind your head. We'll do 20 crunches. Ready, begin. You want to make sure not to strain your neck when you're doing this. This is a core exercise, not an exercise with your head or neck. So just be careful of that while you're doing your crunches. And once you're ready, we'll switch to the next exercise. I see some people are lifting their heads. So the next exercise is called T rotations. We'll do 10 of them. So you start in a plank position. You move to a side plank, back to the front plank, back to the side plank, on the other side, back to the front plank. So that's 1 rep. We'll do 10 of them, and let's do them together. Ready, begin. So move to the side, back to the front, to the other side, back to the front. That's 1. One side, front, other side. That's 2. And I'll let you count in your head. I know some people might be doing a little bit less. That's totally fine. Listen to your body, adapt this workout as needed. But push yourself if you can. I'm on my last one, and after this we'll switch back to crunches, but this time we'll keep our legs on the ground. I'll show you what that looks like. So just in a regular sit-up position, legs folded on the ground, arms behind your head. Regular crunches, bringing your core as close to the mat as possible, and we'll do them together. Ready? Begin. We'll do 20 of them if you can. Okay, good job everyone. Last exercise for arm and core are dips. So arms behind you, palms facing your palms pointed towards your heels. Bring your body up like a tabletop and dip down and back up. That's 1 rep. And we'll try to do 15. Go ahead and begin. Okay, good job. Once you're done, take a sip of water, take a little bit of a break, and then after that we'll start our leg exercises. I hope you guys are feeling good. Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling good. How are you guys feeling? Everyone good? Great. So we'll wait a minute just so we can catch our breath, and then I'll start with our leg exercises. We'll start out standing. A couple more seconds and our little break. Okay, so what we'll do for our leg exercises to begin is we'll start with a squat extension. Squat extension. And we've done these before. So you'll eventually, when you do enough reps, you'll feel it in your butt right here. So we can go ahead and get started. We'll do 15 on each leg if you're able. So go ahead and start with a squat and extend your leg. Another squat, extend your leg. So toes should stay parallel the whole time you're doing this. Body should stay straight. I'm just shifting my weight from one side to another without leaning. Hope you're starting to feel it now in your butt. I'm gonna do about 5 more of these. And then I'll do some inner thigh raises on each foot. I'll show you what that looks like. This is my last one. Okay, so inner thigh raises look like this. You get on the floor, lean on your left side, cross your right knee over. So weight on the left side. And you just lift your leg up like this, put it back down. We'll do 20 and begin. So legs should be crossed as you're doing this exercise. You'll feel it in your inner thigh. Try to lift it as high as you can. And when you've done 20, go ahead and switch to the opposite side. Now right leg extended, left leg crossed over the right leg. Body leans to the right. And do 20 of these. Okay, now we're going to do a glute bridge with a single leg raise. So get in a glute bridge position like this. And lift your leg up, drop, and relift. So we'll do 15 of these on each foot, and when you're ready, get started. Use your heel to push yourself back up into the position. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my other foot. Once you do 15, you can switch as well. So one leg should be folded, the other should be straight. You'll feel it on the back of your thighs. Next exercise is just a 30-second glute bridge hold. Try not to drop in between these two exercises. Go ahead and start. I'll time it on my Fitbit. Try not to use your arms to lift yourself up. You'll feel it in your legs, back of your thighs, and in your butt. And just hold this position. You can even lift your arms off the ground if that's helpful. Another 10 seconds here, and we'll finish up with the 30-second squat hold. Okay, now get into your squat position. Thighs parallel to the ground, and just hold this for 30 seconds. I'm timing it on my Fitbit here. Have about another 10 seconds here, and that will finish our workout for today. Okay, good job everyone. That concludes our workout for today. Hope you're feeling good, hope you're sweaty, hope you're feeling worked out, warmed up for the day. Thank you all for coming.